Welcome, welcome. It's Josepher, and I'm going to be finishing up with my Road to Master Rank, and hopefully we can rank up. And get somewhere. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Been a long day, but I'm here for the battles. Let's see if they'll let me in there. Doubt it, but if so, it'll give me a chance to test out a new build for it. If not, no big deal. I'll just swap it out for what I was going to use originally. Oh, meant to go to ranked battles. So, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And Mew is not allowed, so we'll just swap back out for Goodra. Hisuian and Goodra at that. They were both basically going to run the same set. Not really the same set, but same idea. One just more of a special defender, while the other one's more a physical bulk. But, we got this. So, hopefully, not the end of the world. If there's any personal music y'all want to hear, as far as battle game music, let me know, and I'll try to make it happen before I find an opponent. But let's see if we'll win. They got a Baxcalibur, a Rillaboom, Bellibolt, Vaporeon, Johto Typhlosion, and a Great Tusk. Feeling rather confident with Mimikyu. Maybe Meowscarada. I don't know. Let's try bringing Hisuian and Goodra. Let's go with Dragapult. Question of the day would be, what does Pokemon mean to you? As for me, sometimes it's an escape. I definitely do remember my first Pokemon game. It was Pokemon Crystal for the Game Boy Color. I have played Red, Blue, and Yellow as well, though. But most of all, it's a childhood memory and something that's just kind of followed me throughout the years, even to today. Honestly, for me, it's hard to explain. Because I wouldn't just necessarily call it an escape. But honestly, I don't think I've really put too much thought into that. But I think I will for you all later, and I'll come back to that. They brought Typhlosion. Alright. We should outspeed, hopefully. Yeah. Mimikyu is built for attack and speed. Really depressing how they cheesed Disguise. Forgot Typhlosion could have Shadow Ball. Let's just go ahead and rid myself of that ghost weakness. Oh goodness. I'll learn to talk eventually. And see if we can do some heavy damage while healing. Ooh, the one shot. Who will they bring out next? Excalibur. Minicue's kind of got this in the bag for that as well. I think we'll go ahead and just go for another Drain Punch. Wonder what the parrot type's gonna be. Ground. I don't think I've ever seen a ground Terra Excalibur. Earthquake. That hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Drain Punch again. Probably should have went Shadow Sneak because they probably have Ice Shards. Oops. Don't claim to be a pro, never probably will be, to be honest. It's all for fun. All for fun. Just realized I heavily unevened my team with 3 dragons. There you go, Excalibur down. Vaporeon. Should I go for the Dragon Dance? Or should I just try to go for the hit? We'll be able to eat a hit no matter what with the focus stats, even if they do run Blizzard or Ice Beam. Aurora Beam actually wouldn't KO. We know this thing's a tank. They are defensive. However, a special attacker. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Acid Armor to raise their defense up. Leftovers. For anyone currently, here, welcome. And it protected itself. Question of the day, what does Pokemon mean to you? That'll be GG's for that opponent, and a victory on my end on our road to Master Rank. We are ranked 6, I believe. We'll keep going for a little bit. Rank 7, we have now hit the Great Ball tier. Road to Master Rank just got a little closer. Go with the Ruinous Legends theme. What LOL, JT? Welcome aboard. Oh, that's perfect. I'd like to do more crazy little matchups and stuff like that, to be honest. Little Cup. We got King Gambit, Golden Go, Gengar, Hariyama, or Boliv, and oh no, Iron Bundle, there we go. Start the Little League, man. That does sound fun. Does people really want to raise a bunch of baby Pokemon to level 100, though? I'd be down for that. I'd definitely be down for that. Sorry, I'm looking at my bigger screen here. Trying to think. We're going to bring Mimikyu again. Probably Noah for some stall. I think we'll bring Great Tusk as well. Not everyone knows how to gen Pokemon, though. Yeah, I'd say that was a good call. Iron Bundle. Annoying. I never thought I'd fear something that looks like a Delibird, but they did good with Iron Bundle. Fighting Ground is a really good offensive type. I definitely love how Great Tusk looks too. It's like an upgrade from Donphan. However, Iron Treads, I'd rather not discuss. Kind of hoping to go for a switch out, which I don't know why they would, but... Flip turn. I guess they are going for a swap. Donphan is cool. It was easily... Like, the first time I seen it playing Pokemon Crystal, I fell in love with it. I really did. Phanpy as well. I might make a... If I do a little cup, I might have... Well, yeah, I might run a Phanpy. Wheel. Yeah, it is a wheel. Oh, well, they're not going to like this. I guess I'm going to go ahead and go for the Terra. I need that stab damage. I've seen Arboliv, if I'm even pronouncing that right. I've seen it ran bulky, and I do not care for it. So I will dispatch that quickly. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's probably a stall. And I'm not playing the stalls. I guess I'll probably go back to Iron Bundle. Yeah, in the Metronome League, I was surprised it didn't get picked, especially by one of our very own that ran one with their Elite 14. I've never really cared to use Hypno, to be honest, but it is what it is. What's scary is Hypno's even got play in the Pokemon Go Battle League, and I just kicked my table. Might want to be careful. Oh, please miss. Clutch. Yes. Let's do it. Eat the drain punch. That's true. With Hypno, I didn't really think about that. But then again, I don't examine the Pokédex too often. I just try to see what my favorites are and if they made the cut. I really wish they didn't cut the Pokédex down, but I can also understand why they did. Because I honestly, personally, would not want to have to program every single Pokemon into the game. Ooh, the flinch. Ooh. But Alakazam is definitely better than Hypno in every way. Minus the defense. You could hit that thing with a leaf and it'll topple over. It's another victory there. I remember when there used to be a Pokemon game on Roblox, and my strategy every new save file was get Alakazam and wall with Calm Mind until +6 and win. If you can make it to +6. I've never had luck with Alakazam. They always end up sending out a physical, and I mean, you know, having to swap out constantly, and then eventually somehow they tack you with it. We'll go with Nimona too. Yeah, only in front of special attackers. I get that, but you know, I'm no pro battler. People can usually turn around and flip a scenario back against me, so I don't claim to be the best, and I probably never will be the best. I am not Ash Ketchum or Red. Hisuian Zoroark, Ursaluna, Dunsparce. Stupid name. They did Dunsparce dirty. Ditto, Herbalive, and Cyclizar. Lizards, whatever. I hate names. Red would slap Ash. I don't know. I mean, they almost had that scenario in the Pokemon Masters EX game. Kind of wish I had my Golden Go here, so that way that Ditto wouldn't be an issue later. Mimikyu still slaps half of this. If not all of this. Except Hisuian Zoroark, maybe. It's going to be tricky to know when that's out. I think we're going to go Meowscarada, Mimikyu. And I'm seeing more physical attackers, so we'll go with Hisuian Guja. If you want to go by that technicality, Red has all Pokemon from Generation 1. It is a mono-normal team. I just realized that myself. As someone testing a league team, bet you ours is better. No, I'm kidding. We're still growing. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate. It took me a minute. Well, actually, it took you saying something. We are professional noobs. This professional noob is going to hit master rank. Let's just do some fun chip damage. Ooh. I did not think that through. Why does that have rattled? I mean, aside from it looking like a snake on the end. Yeah, if you can hit master rank, I know I can. No, I'm kidding. That was no hack at you, JT. And the paralysis. Oh, goodness. Am I about to get screwed over by a Dunsparce? Yes, I am. I hit Ultra Ball in my first round. Was like, I'll come back to this, and completely forgot about the about it all, to be honest. It is sneaky good, and that was also a bad choice. Really? I didn't think a Terra would change to that. Well, I mean, I did have a Swords Dance up earlier. It gets Coil, Nasty Plot, Boom Burst, Rattled. Yeah, no, that is... But isn't it more of a physical attacker? I wouldn't call Boom Burst good for a physical attacker. But that's personally just me. So... I'm still faster than that, as Paralyzed. It's a stall. It's got Rocky Helmet. Oh, well, that's not bad at all. How would you run the build on that? Like, what'd you pour the EVs into? Because I love the Dunsparce line. The Poison Terra. Of course, it's kind of important, man. I would like you to remember that. I would love to run to Dunsparce and Farigarath. Nothing wrong with goofing off in computer class, because I did the same thing. That's probably why I failed the class. I'm computer smart, I just didn't care to show it on paper. It's the only class I ever failed, though. That thing full-on healed itself. Alright, out we go. I ain't dealing with this. No, I guess I am. Isn't that considered an F? Or is that 50 and lower? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in school. What? It's like 90 to 100 is an A. 80 to 89 is a B. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, us it was, I guess it was probably half, but, right. So it would be, for us it was technically 70 to 79 would be a C. 65 to 70 was a D. Okay, yeah, no. Actually, I think ours was a little more harsh than that. I think it was like, actually, no, it was 93 to 100 is an A, and then it kind of went down by 7s from there. Ooh, boy, I think they got me with this one. Yeah, we were on a 7-point scale, which sucked. I don't know what to do here, really. Kinda hope they send out Dunsparce again. Yeah, we did have a 7-point scale. Public high school where all the failures come. I mean, I was in a public school too. It wasn't no fancy, you know. Think they're running drill run? Think I might be able to run this if they are. We'll go for it. Worst case scenario, they have like a rock move or something. I'd probably run Earthquake at the minute. I don't know. I haven't actually fully used it to Dunsparce. That glare, yo. I forgot about that. I couldn't shelter because I'm a snail, and that's what snails naturally do, especially if they get hurt. Due to paralysis. That hurt! Oh yeah, I'm not a steel type anymore. Whoops. Oh well, we're about to body press the guy. Yeah, I think I lost this one. Yes, the Boom Burst set. Don't get excited for my opponent, Jalen. Supposed to be on my side. No, cheer who you want. Like I said, I am no pro and probably won't ever be. I think we're gonna try to go for a... Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna go to try to get a little bit of a heal up here with leftovers. Because you know that won't be obvious after it gets loaded up. What are my choices again? How are you even doing it this time? Did I get parried again? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's GG. There ain't nothing I can do here. Give me James. I mean, you asked. It's the first name that came to my mind. I'll be his first win. I'll give it to him. Well, I got swept by a Dunsparce and Arbolo. So, there's that. And the full... What is going on with the paralysis? For me, Dunsparce was like one of those underrated Pokemon. I don't know. I was like, even before I know they're underrated, I see this Pokemon and I just love it by the design. Dunsparce, I was just like, I like it. I thought it would evolve into a dragon. I was disappointed. And then I seen the Dunsparce. I was excited because it was getting an evolution. I didn't care how it looked. Its shiny does make it look a little better. That pink pops against the yellow. Or go Cassiopeia. It was like a little land snake that had tiny little wings. But, like I said, I was saying earlier, I got sidetracked. ADHD is a pain. The Dunsparce, I was excited to hear that Dunsparce was getting an evolution. Same with Girafarig, because they were two that deserved one. And then I heard the name Dunsparce, and I was just like, oh, that sounds depressing, to be honest. Farigiraf is worthy, that's why I ain't talked crap about it yet. We've got a Dragapult, a Goldengo, a obviously stalling Toxapex, a Mimikyu, a Tyranitar, and an Earthworm. Mimikyu easily handles every single thing here. The only thing I probably need to turn around and account for now is their own Mimikyu. I think we'll lead Meowscarada once again. Mimikyu, no. We're gonna lead Mimikyu. Oh no, if Mimi can't do jack against Toxapex, you're absolutely right. That's why we have Noah. I lied. Noah is scary to bring in here right now for several reasons. And I'm kind of thinking we might want to bring our own Dragapult in here. Oh yeah, I forgot the Toxapex was there, to be honest. I was looking at everything else. Alrighty, you have fun. Don't drop anything. Don't break anything. I'll just be here talking to myself. Dragapult, the once well trained. Well, I'll be a shitting little... Kind of hold on faster, which is going to be an insane hard win. But we already knew that was coming. They're going to go into the Tox. I can guarantee you they brought Toxapex, because it's their only wall for Mimikyu. Oh, Mimikyu. Well, touché. This will be all up to who could probably win the speed tie, because I guarantee you they're probably built defense. And if not, it might be Trick Room, which I doubt, because they're running Dragapult. They went for the Shadow Claw. And a critical hit at that. Alright, we broke the disguise. I'm not terribly worried about what comes after. Actually, I am. I think we're gonna go, because I know that thing has Shadow Sneak too. I think we're gonna go Phantom Force here. Alright, Mimikyu down. Who else are they going to bring? They're going to bring their Dragapult back out. And honestly, unless we win speed, I don't think there's going to be... I should have used Dragon Darts. Wasn't even thinking. Kinda hope they don't go normal, or this is really gonna bite me in the bottom. Well, that happened. I don't think there's much we can do here, except maybe take another loss. Which is fine, we're only here for fun. I should have carried though. Guess we'll go body press and hope for the best. I don't really have anything for setup. We have bulk though, just not much of it. And it's Sash. Oh no, it just wasn't able to finish it. A-okay. Let's see that 5% hit me. No, I'm not even surviving. They got a crit. GG's. My watch keeps going off. So we've won 2, lost 2. That sounds about right with me. Back and forth, but we'll get up there. Like I said, I ain't no pro, don't claim to be. I think we'll continue on. Ooh, haven't done Dr. Clavel's theme in a while. So we've got a Delphox, a Palmont, a Garchomp, a Torkoal. Wow, spaced out for a second on that one. Fluttermane and Scovillion. Scovillion probably has Moxie. I know we don't care to see a Fluttermane either. Honestly, yeah, we'll do that. I want to run a dragon. No, I think we better bring Masquerada. What do you think? Masquerada does have Dark. Mimikyu has his Ghost move, but it's only the Ghost move. Mimikyu can handle most of that. But I'm not leading with Mimikyu this time around. Try to keep it fresh, fun, while I fight a headache. Not even gonna lie, my head is killing me right now, guys. Might be the chocolate. Surely it's not a Sun team. I'm gonna go with the Dragon Dance. I don't feel like I should be threatened by the Torkoal. Gonna set up rocks. Okay, so we did make the good choices running Dragapult first due to the stealth rocks. I am gonna go ahead and go for a second Dragon Dance. I'll go ahead and let them set, because I don't think there's gonna be too much I should worry about. Welcome, Mike. We are +2 Dragon Dance. And that still tickles a Torkoal. You know, for the sun being out, and for me still being resisted on that, I'm surprised Flamethrower does that much damage. But I've also got to realize it's a little glassy. We're going to go for the Dragon Darts again. Something tells me that's a Steel Terra, which I mean, I believe is fine. I'm not too worried about it. It's a Poison Terra. Interesting. I don't either, unless he was just like, you know, it's just there for stealth rocks. I've had a Pokemon like that before. I literally kept it there just because of stealth rocks. That was it. I think Mimikyu can come in here and just get a quick Shadow Sneak off. They called my Dragonite, so Marvel multi-scale ain't gonna work now since I'm gonna be taking damage from them spikes. I don't think he was necessarily really running a Sun team either. I really think that Torkoal was there just to set Stealth Rocks and probably negate any other type of weather effects someone else might throw out. Flutter me. Oh boy. Protosynth, there it is. Okay, that makes more sense. Nah, you're good. Take your time. Don't hurt yourself. Yes, now it is a Sun team. Indeed. I should know better. You do run your Sun teams. Actually, my double team was kind of an inspiration for you, from you, Mike. My Sun team, anyways. Running Walking Wake. Oh, we're going with the Team Star theme now. I'm kind of just going down the music until it says start. We're looking at Glamora, good golly almighty, Skeledirge, Toedscruel, Greninja, Hisuian Zoroark, and Scizor. And I'm kind of just like, I'm all physical attackers. I just realized that. Oh my goodness. Well, I set myself up for failure here. I done forgot what you know. You know what? Let's lead our little dragon boy. I'm gonna bring Noah. We'll go Great Tusks. I really don't see this one ending well to begin with. I know that Mimikyu could have handled at least a good quarter of the team. Goodra does seem pretty critical here. I mean, that Hisuian Goodra and Toedscruel though, even Skeledirge, I mean, a lot of his... Actually, most of his team's special attackers, it looks like. Depends on how they're running Greninja. I've seen it ran as both. It's primarily a special attacker. But... we'll find out. Goodra looks like it's going to resist quite a bit. Unless that Skeledirge has Earth Power, because mine runs Earth Power. Alright, JT, you be careful. I'm just going to go for the Dragon Dance. I'm going to just hopefully be able to try to go through in one shot. If this is built like Romans from our league, then I'm in a pickle. I'll let you set up. I'll go for another Dragon Dance. I let the other guy set up and I still came out with a win. I don't care for the poison. Honestly, I'm depressed Mew can't be in competitive. Because I rebuilt my Mew and I kind of wanted to see how it works. I forgot Spiky Shield was even a move. See, this is why I'm not competitive. I always forget about moves, especially some signature moves and stuff like that. But we're gonna go ahead and go with the Outrage. Usually never works twice, guys. Hello! How are you doing, Queen? And welcome. My question of the day, Queen, if you care to answer, is what does Pokemon mean to you? Hopefully we can shake off that confusion faster than... Oh, the hex. I should have definitely went normal Terra, but it's a little late for that now. Like I said, I'm not a pro. We'll go with the knockoff. Whatever it's holding is going to go away. I get the fire's supposed to be a nest. But I wish they would have done a better job at animating that. Like, make it look like actual fire instead of dreadlocks. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Doesn't look like I'm going to probably come out on this one either. So Pokemon to me is the friends we make along the way. That is a very good answer. And I like that. I don't have a solid answer. I know it's my childhood. It has helped me get my mind off a lot, especially when I'm stressed. To me, it is definitely a journey, and in the same way, it can relate to your real life. I mean, as far as, like, you know, the game itself, it has its challenges. Your life is going to have its challenges. The biggest thing is that you don't give up and you keep pressing through. Honestly, I could say it's a testament of our own will and how we can hopefully help learn to reflect that on our own. Yes, physical Greninja. I'm very happy to see that. If JT was here, I would be able to say I told you so. That they exist. Well, maybe it's a split. It could be both. Because it's definitely not a physical move. I've seen split as well, but it usually doesn't go over well. Not to say it can't, but I want to gauge what's going to happen here. The Dark Pulses, alright. So it ain't gonna matter for me to keep using Shelter right now since they're gonna start spamming Dark Pulse. I really hate how they changed Protean. Libro as well, if you want to count that one. To answer your question, Pokemon is the first franchise I've ever played and stuck with, so to see how the franchise has changed over the years, that's actually really good too, and it has made quite a lot of changes. Not to just the graphics, but the mechanics. I mean, especially with Shiny Hunting, they usually add a gimmick somehow now. I think gimmicks were technically since Gen 4, since they did the Poke Radar. But that is really good. I mean, everything's constantly changing, and to be able to see how that has changed over the last few years, honestly, I am surprised we had those 2D graphics. I'm surprised, like, from those poorly drawn from red, blue, and yellow sprites to what we have now is amazing. A fun fact, red and blue were created not to mimic the anime. I know that's probably common knowledge. And the only reason why Pokemon Yellow was created was because people were like, these Pokemon don't look like that in the anime, so they redid red and blue into Pokemon Yellow. And that's also why Pikachu is the starter for Pokemon Yellow, is to reflect the anime. That's my fun fact for the day. That's probably common knowledge, though. Most people actually know that. But it's something I definitely love to share. We're going with the trainer battle theme. Queen, if there is... Oh, Sword and Shield was the first game I ever got into competitive. I was competitive in Sun and Moon, mainly Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and I kind of dropped out of that real bad. Honestly, Scarlet and Violet's where I picked it back up. I joined a league group on Facebook, and it's really kept me into the game, and it's what convinced me to decide to start streaming, to be honest. I'm not going to stick to just battles eventually. I hope to plan out and do spread out and do Let's Plays or Nuzlocke challenges and stuff like that. So, hopefully, with confidence, my channel will grow. I think we'll go with this. You got competitive in BDSP. You were in a toxic Facebook group, but have since found a good home. And that's very good. No one deserves to be in a toxic environment. That's one thing I'd love to see, is this page be almost like a secondary home if you could. I don't want to see bullying or anything like that. I won't condone that, and honestly, the first chance, or the first time that would happen, I'd probably immediately boot the person, to be honest, because no one deserves to be bullied. No one deserves to be made fun of for what they enjoy. That's actually a very good way to go about it, honestly. I really dislike Urshifu, to be honest. You finish your first team and then practicing it casual to fine-tune it and make it better. That's how I do mine, honestly. Especially for the league I battle in. I will always try to fine-tune my team. I'll either battle against my other fellow members in that group, or I'll try to jump online in casual battles and just against random people. Honestly, that Urshifu has me shook, to be honest. I've never handled those well. the rank master. Golden Go. Oh boy. And I'm stuck here. Mike wants to know, Queen, if you're talking about... Oh, you got it. That sounds fun, though. Like, break the meta. I always like to try to battle with what I like. I mean, granted, some of mine are meta Pokemon, but I always have, like, at least 1 to 3 of my favorite Pokemon on my team. If Mew was available and competitive right now, I would definitely be running that. But it's not allowed. So... This ain't looking good for me, guys. I think I just straight up chose the wrong team, but it's okay. You win some, you lose some. The point is having fun. I'd love to see your team, to be honest. A bulky Komala sounds fun. Kind of hoping they're thinking because they don't have an answer for Great Tusks, to be honest. But I don't think that's the case. They withdrew. Okay. Ursaluna. There goes the Flame Orb. Welcome back, JT. Sounds pretty reasonable there. Mostly bulk with some fast sweepers. I like to usually run more offensive. I have a few bulk Pokemon. I'm familiarizing myself with running bulk sets, but I am not 100% there yet, to be honest. That is a lucky guy. Pokemon Go is still very popular for me too. I try to open it at least once or twice daily. If not, actually, more than that. I do my Battle League sets on there too. I don't want that. I don't want your item. You can keep your item. The choice specs. That's smart. But have 100% Golden Go in Pokemon Go. That's something too. That Urshifu. And of course, because they stuck me in with the choice specs, I'm stuck using knockoff. For an instance, AV Komala mixed with Iron Valiant and Bulky Belly Bolt. That sounds pretty fun. You talking to me or Mike, JT? No, I haven't posted my current standings in the Metronome League, but my videos are posted. I'll get around to it. Can do, JT. Can do. I just need to review my second match, to be honest. We got a Landorus, Ursaluna, Pursuing Goodra, Baxcalibur, Fluttermane, and I don't remember the fish's name, but it's there. I know it's a Ruin of Legend, though. Honestly, I'm very confident with a Mimikyu lead. Feeling this. Let's bring Dragapult. Severely weak to Fairy, and Dragon. I wasn't thinking when I threw this team together, to be honest. I didn't mean to put 3 Dragon types on one team. Especially with all the Fairies running around. Oh, a mixed Iron Valiant. I'm sorry. I did not mean to misunderstand that. It has max speed and split even on attack and special attack. It gives me the flexibility I need to handle most threats, and that does sound very flexible, to be honest. Honestly, Iron Valiant is one of the few some of the Paradox Pokemon I absolutely fear. Last fish I fought, I outsped. Oh, I definitely should have carried. I should have known better than that. Yeah, fish fast. I should have terrored that. That was my rookie mistake. I guess we'll just go Noah and go body press and hopefully for the best. Or Goodra, sorry. That's the nickname I have for it. Surprised nicknames don't show in rank. Fish hits hard too. But it's down, and that's what matters. Yeah, that is very scary. 130 attack and 120 special, backed by 116 speed. No wonder why it's a threat to be reckoned with. I think we can turn around and take them off guard here. That was a good call there. Yeah, that's what makes it even worse. The fact that you can use the 3 choice items on them. See what they're going to do after that. I want to kind of gauge this. They withdrew it. Okay, so that was a wasted protect. Well, I don't really know what to do here. Maybe hope for the best here. Icicle Spear. 1, 2. It's got the loaded dice. How much you want that? 3, 4. Yeah, we're done. Oh no, 4 times. We got it. Ooh. I did body press the loser and it still survived. It is unfortunate, but it's alright. It isn't the end of the world. We'll just extreme speed it. I think I brought my Dragonite. Oh no, I brought Dragapult. I still outspeed, or should anyways. Yeah, Expert Belt is pretty good. Helps boost those super effective moves. That's extremely unfortunate right there too. That Intimidate. I don't care for that. There ain't no point in Dragon Dancing. I don't think I'm gonna get too far with the Shadow Force. Ground Terra. Another game. There's probably two ways I could have gone, to be honest. I say if I would have predicted the switch better instead of using Protect, I would have got that extra shelter off and probably been a lot better standing. Physical with Moonblast in case of Burn or Intimidate. Life Orb for that max output of damage. The only thing I dislike about the Life Orb is the HP drain, but I guess that is a small price to pay for something that can boost your damage output. Got Ursaluna, another Ruins of Legend, Iron Bundle, Scizor, Zapdos, and Annihilate. That's actually very frightening too. Mimikyu. I think we're gonna bring Mimikyu. Dragonite. Kind of thinking Meowscarada this go around. Boosting both of your attack stats by one stage at the cost of 1/8 of your health. Every attack is mucho bueno. Well, that's the thing with Life Orb, because of course I run it on Mimikyu. You can use moves like status moves like Swords Dance, Calm Mind, and stuff like that, and it will not activate the Life Orb. Life Orb only activates on the physical moves. Unless you're talking about a physical move that also boosts your attack at the same time. You know what? It's Reverse Shell Bell. Ooh, the one shot. think we'll just go for another player off. Oh, that actually just did way less than I thought it would. And it's got Rocky Helmet. Interesting. Kind of a little late to, you know, run that setup, but Roost. I'm surprised they're not running something to help boost its stats along with running Roost. But, you know, it's already got insane stats too, so I wouldn't say insane, but above average. Doesn't Roost remove the flying type from a Pokemon too? I haven't quite seen. I know one game it used to actually say it did. I think it was Black and White. Ghost Pikachu. Roost grounds Pokemon for the turn after it's used. Okay. It doesn't completely remove the flying type, just for one turn. Oh, the paralysis, though. That's unfortunate. Might as well. Excuse me, Sturgeon. And the paralysis fully struck him. I thought Extreme Speed I thought Extreme Speed had a base of 90. When did it become 80? This is literally the most... Oh, there we go. I was about to say unluckiest match if I end up hitting myself with confusion too. That Dragonite, I mean that Zapdos is highly annoying. I don't think Meowscarada is going to be able to do too much against it either. I'm gonna hope that something in their backline is not Sizzler. I should be able to handle the rest. Especially if it's the Ruin or Ursaluna. Goldfish are top tier snack food, but I'm eating chocolate over here. Ooh, Iron Bundle. Too bad we're banded here. I'm hoping Comatose was actually supposed to be Komala, but has really been coming in handy. Komala is immune to all status moves thanks to its always sleeping, and people don't know it's put to sleep poison. Oh, Comatose the ability. I'm sorry. I had a memory lapse. I almost forgot about that ability. Like I said, I'm no pro. Yeah, Comatose is a really good ability, especially, I mean, it's kind of almost like good as gold or Garganacl's ability as well. I wouldn't call it worse. I mean, it pretty much does the same thing. Only difference is like other status moves will actually have an effect. Like Ditto can still use Transform. It's a lot of... It's a lot of things Mimikyu can handle here. And that's the good thing. Komala destroys Golden Go with Sucker Punch. That's good. I would have honestly never expected that out of a Komala, to be honest. Komala is underrated, for sure. It deserves more respect. Well, I mean, granted, yeah, Golden Go has nasty plot. But if they've already set up with that to begin with, and then Komala comes out and uses that Sucker Punch, there ain't going to be much they can do about that. And I don't think anyone runs one sashed. I've only ever seen Covert Cloak, Sub Recovery, Nasty Plot. Yeah. And then, of course, Make It Rain. Because who wouldn't run Make It Rain? We're going to go ahead and break that multi-scale ability. And it's going to go ahead and use a Dragon... Or no, Fire Punch, really. Ironically, that's what mine runs, too. I figured it'd go for the Dragon Dance. Oh, and it got the burn. That's depressing. I guarantee you in a Metronome League, I mean, especially, with our Metronome battles, also located on the channel, you've got to make sure you're getting a physical attack on that Dragonite before you can start dishing heavy damage to it. So, I guarantee you Dragonite will probably end up being your MVP on that team. Yeah, I know any hit breaks it. The second it loses HP, even poison damage. Yeah. It just got to be down with HP. I just wanted to make sure I got the first hit before it ran something crazy. Or before it tried to set up. I wasn't expecting to get burned. That's good. Four kills in week 2. That's pretty good. I would probably recommend saying knockout. Komala has 115 physical attack and 90 special defense, so max HP and AV means he is going to have a very hard time KOing it. Plus, Komala can learn Earthquake as an extra middle finger. That's great. So I would assume Komala is probably one of your favorite Pokemon then? sometimes setting up isn't always going to be the best way to go. I'll have to battle you someday, Queen. I do days where I do fun battles with friends. Hopefully I can catch you there one day. Probably going to be a Steel Terra, I hope. Yes. I think I made the right choice bringing Great Tusk then. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with trolling people in the meta. Leftovers. Dragon Pulse. It's a special attacker? Gotta be a better choice than Dragon Pulse. If it's not. You were shocked that Dragonite fell to round 3, to be honest. I was debating taking him into the first round. Honestly, whenever I had second pick, I was meaning to choose Dragonite, but then I seen Calyrex, and then my timer had to start over, and I couldn't. So, Dragonite was almost mine for the draft lead. You did get the best first rounder. Well, you didn't specify that when you were making the rules, man. I can't help that. You started making up the rules as you go. But it's fine. It's still fun. Honestly, same. Most of my favorite Pokemon are weak and competitive as well. My overall favorite is Mew, and honestly not even allowed in competitive for most cases. Yeah, Noah did choose Blissey. I'm pretty sure if you find a way to make it work, Infernape can still kick butt. But of course, you know, that's working around the meta. Ooh, Urshifu. Dang. Why is Urshifu allowed but Mew ain't? Same with Spectrier. Ain't nothing wrong with Persian. It actually gave me trouble whenever Giovanni used it in red, blue, and yellow. Only because I've never faced one too, though, but to be fair. Yeah, Kanto Persian is one of the best Pokemon in red, blue, and yellow. And, I mean, I thought Urshifu was considered a mythical, because isn't Kubfu a mythical, or is it actually straight up legendary? Oh, competitively, I mean, honestly, I personally think if you can always find a good setup, there is no such thing as useless Pokemon, unless, of course, it's still in its basic form. But even then, there's ways to turn around and make setups to completely wreck people. I mean, of course, you've got to get that set up, like right with baton pass and stuff like that. But it's not all hopeless. Yeah, I know what mythical means. But plot tied to them, that's a little, you know, harsh there, but I wouldn't say it's plot. Yeah, apparently Mew's supposed to have some play in the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. That'll be, you know, something to see. That's fun. See how this plays out. I've seen Pimp Knight make it work. I mean, of course, you know, that's the whole minimize, setup, baton pass, and everything, but I mean, I wouldn't personally use one in competitive. But then again, you've got its counterpart, Iron Bundle, and it's a monster in competitive. Tailglow Manaphy to beat Cynthia. Honestly, they upped her in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. She was terrifying, and I lost my first time around with her. A good revenge killer with Ice Shard, Delibird. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, as far as use, that's probably all I would really say it is a revenge killer. I don't know why I chose to go in with Meowscarada here, but we did, and that's what happened. And you withdrew. That's interesting. Rillaboom. Oh, no, Arcanine, I'm sorry. I knocked the Rillaboom out already. And a critical hit knockout. Bitter. Yeah, I've seen that one too. Honestly, I mean, I get the memes and the jokes, but the Bidoof jokes are a little overrated now and overdone. Yeah, I'd say speed probably is what's going to knock it down there. Knock it down there. If I can learn to talk properly, too. I wouldn't say this year, but this generation. Yeah, they all are. Meowscarada, Skeledirge. I forgot the third one. Holy crap, that's terrible. Quackle, there we go. None of them are terrible. Yeah, I don't know what they did to deserve it. I mean, obviously Meowscarada is a glass cannon. Yes, I forgot the Zesty Duck, and I'm sorry. I rarely use it. I use Meowscarada and Skeledirge way more. Obviously, I ran Skeledirge on my Ghost Gym team. And Meowscarada is usually on a lot of my competitive teams. What the quack, Mike. It's what the quack. Alright, y'all give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. I am back. Meow and Skell are better, but Quack has the whole potential to make a hella noise in UU. Yeah, I get that. Hustle Choice Scarf Delibird sounds fun. Honestly. Thinking about a team change. Miss Magius, Beartick, Breloom, Medicham, Ursaluna, and Pyroar. A lot of physical attackers. I would love to use a gimmick team, but I've never really been great at executing them. I haven't either, to be honest. Pyroar is usually never too hard for me to deal with. We're gonna go for the Sword Stance this time. Ooh, it's got Bullet Punch. I don't think I've ever fought a Medicham competitively before. Fun fact, Meditite was the first shiny I've ever failed in Diamond and Pearl on the DS. It does get huge power, but it's also going to get a huge L. Ursaluna. Do you think we tick them off now? I have 1 HP. I just realized that. Ooh, for the one shot. And almost fully healed. You gotta remember, I did use a Sword Stance. They may have been. Pyro got nerfed big time without Scorching Sands. It can't hit Rock's Pokemon for super effective damage unless you run Ground Terror with Terra Blast. And that really does put it in a tight spot. I've never personally ran Pyroar, But losing Scorching Sands as a move in general, I don't know if they took it completely out. I liked that move. Scorch was definitely a lifesaver in one of my Nuzlocke runs. Sadly, I wasn't a streamer at the time, but on Pokemon Sword, I did a personal Nuzlocke challenge, and I found a shiny Scorch, and it was MVP of my team, to be honest. Ended up giving it a max soup and everything. $10,000. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Battle with your favorites. Yeah, coverage is something that can easily be the downfall of anything. And another Urshifu. Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't actually run Cinderace that Nuzlocke. I think I picked Grookey. So I didn't have a fire type, and it definitely helped carry, to be honest. Seems like my usual go-to team, but it's the best I can think to do right now, especially with Dragonite having Fire Punch. I know that ain't gonna do much against Corv, but Inteleon, honestly, if I knew that Sobble was going to evolve into what Inteleon is, I probably would have actually chose it first. I didn't look at the starters. Much like I didn't for this, I avoided all spoilers. Still not bad, especially if you give it the throat spray item. It's gonna probably be Prankster. I guess I'll go ahead and end my sword stance while they set up. Could have easily just pulled two. Yes, I am wearing a Batman shirt. Because I couldn't find my Muse shirt. What's Spider-Man data? Oh, and that's not what we like to see right there. I really don't know too much what to do here. I mean, obviously it's outbulks me. My whole team is physical. I swap out, I'm going to lose multi-scale. Or just straight up lose. I done forgot who I brought. Great Tusk. Okay, I thought I was right there, but yeah, no, I'm sitting in a rough spot here. I definitely wasn't. I just kind of threw Pokemon together and say, "Hey, that looks good." Did not account for a special attacker. But I'm not going to give up. Yeah. But I'm also not making any headway with Drain Punch compared to the Rocky Helmet damage and my Life Orb damage. It's just watching me murder myself. Kinda hoping we get the burn with Fire Punch whenever Dragonite comes in, because that's gonna be my only other better option. Oh, they're gonna go for a Roost now. I wish I had a good built Corviknight. They look like fun to run, mainly because they're annoying. Yeah, I agree. There are Pokemon that suck to fight against are infinitely more fun to use, especially for whenever it's working for your opponent. I'm pretty sure they're enjoying it all. I'm just gonna pray for burn. If I get a crit, yeah, I can win, but I'm not going to get a crit. Body presses hurt. You win some, you lose some. That's kind of how it is. I know what I should have done now, but either way, them body presses hurt too bad. I mean, my defense is way lower than yours now. Yeah, that's GG again. I need to make a team swap. Unless I read it wrong, I thought it said if your defense is higher than the opponent's, it does more damage. But, you know, you might be right. I'm not the pro here. Alright, I need the big screen, so I'm going to be looking away for a second. Meowing at me. The higher the user's defense stat, the greater the damage. Okay, I got you now. Okie dokie. My apologies. And I actually don't have anything in defense on that, so it's probably a bad choice if we're being honest. I don't know why I took it off, but it is what it is. That's another physical attacker, but that's fine. I'm actually going to move. Yeah, that's why it's getting moved. I might just run my ghost team again. Yeah, let's run my original ghost team that I used to run in my league. Minus Mew, so you're going to see an old member return, if I can figure out where it went. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Sash just kind of ruined me there. You know what? I don't think anyone's running leftovers. Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, but I've already got a fire type. I'm trying to keep my team balanced, dude. Ah, that's another focus sash. I can't do it. Okay, there we go. I'm happy. I forgot this could actually be used. I mean, matter of opinion. You've just got to, you know, have a good lineup. Annihilate is king. We got a Volcarona, Scizor, Breloom, Dragapult, Gyarados, and Excalibur. Let's see if we can play around with this. James maybe. He may be. Eviolite Primate is actually frightening. I fought one of those. No, I didn't see his trainer card. I was busy messaging my wife back. But I can go back and, you know, see it later. Tell that to Joshy, man. He wrecked with it. Oh, better mouse is disabled. It would probably help if I paid attention, wouldn't it? Wow. This kitty has claws. Better run, JT. I think we'll go with a nasty plot. You seen that it was about to Golden Go use Flamethrower? Did you forget it was no longer... It wasn't actually Golden Go? Yeah. Yeah, it's Zoro. Primate is honestly, I mean, it's not lackluster. Bad JT. I don't know if we should go for the bulk up or what. I know it's... You know what? We will. Shiny Hisuian Zoroark is a top 3 shiny of all time. And that hurts. I don't expect us surviving another one. We might. Oh, I don't have my citrus berry. Why does it have a shell bell right now? That was supposed to have a citrus berry. I'm a little sad now. My ghost team is not living up to its potential anymore. Run Fluttermane? I don't have one built. When it got banned in the league I'm in, whenever I was a gym leader, I just completely dropped making one. I didn't see the point. Didn't think I'd be streaming as soon as everything has happened, to be honest. No, this was the one I literally just had to swap one move to run for the raids. Shell Bell was definitely an item I put in place for the raids. I forgot that it was still holding the Shell Bell. I don't know, there are certain wild Pokemon I never will use because I like the pre-evolution more, like Magmar and Magneton. Magnezone's alright. I'm sorry, but Magmortar, I instantly didn't care for. And, Magneton with an Eviolite is a win. I'm surprised Jinx didn't get one. I understand there was controversial issues with Jinx to begin with. Excuse me, I got the hiccups a little. But Jinx kind of got screwed over with its evolution in Gen 4, to be honest. I figured if they were going to give every single one of them, like Magneton, Electabuzz, Magmar, I mean, why not Jinx? I'd like to see Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop get an evolution eventually. Somehow, someway. Because I'm sorry, but Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan do not look like a final evolution. And Hitmontop is just out of place. He's my favorite of the trio, but he is out of place. Another Urshifu. I'm sorry, have you seen Oddish? It's literally got a split third evolution. Well, it's technically second evolution. Oddish, Gloom, then Gloom splits into Vileplume and Bellossom. I don't see why they couldn't. I mean, if you want to keep with how everything was going, then absolutely, but... That tickled. That's nice. Yes, you did, and I'm very honored. Yeah, that was with a Swords Dance. No crit. They've also got Reflect Up. So, you get what you get. Blossom versus Vileplume. Which one do you think is better? Honestly, I'm more of a fan of Blossom. So... Oh. Can't escape, light screen. Reflect has 2 more turns. I just need to outrun the Reflect. I don't know what the proper play here is, but it's... Their Reflect finally wore off. Let's go ahead and go for another Spirit Shackle and see what happens. Blossom is based off of a Hula Dancer. Vileplume is just based off of a very giant flower in the Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. Dang, oh man. You are not going to outstall me. And that is not half health. Yes. I didn't know the flower's name. If I'm not mistaken, I know it can be found in the Amazon. All healing moves have been reduced to what, 5 HP, right? 8 max with the PowerPoint up. I'm wondering if I really care to stall this out here, because I'll turn around and start using Leaf Blade. I lied, that was a terrible idea. That's fine, it kind of works out for me. Kind of. This might go to timer. Best part is I mean, I still have my Pokemon, my first one out. I haven't swapped or nothing. Stalling is a strategy. An annoying one, but it's a strategy nonetheless. I'm just trying to save some PowerPoint. I'm hoping they end up switching, because I ain't switching out. I'll stay in full health. It does have a shiny. Its shell turns chrome. Not chrome, but more of a copper color. Okay, that makes more sense. How the yellow would pop out on it. No, I get it. I get it. I wouldn't call it poop now, more like copper. My turn to start spamming the healing move. Yeah, they did. I'm very disappointed with that. Decidueye catches a lot of crap, but it's still my favorite starter from Alola. I did not care for Hisuian Decidueye. I like the whole Robin Hood attitude. I've called many of them Green Arrow or Robin Hood. Because let's face facts, why wouldn't you? I'm sorry, but that has to go to Hisuian Typhlosion. I am burning the timer up. This is still my first Pokemon. Their Grimmsnarl has taken damage, and if I can keep my head on the game here and stay healed up, then while also dishing damage to their Goodra, then I should win the match alone with HP. Because I really don't feel like swapping out. I am not on drugs. Drugs is not cool. Actually, I mean, I'm not on drugs, but to each their own, you know? Oh, twins there, Queen, because Shooting Typhlosion was my first starter as well. Yes, be nice. You're my moderator. You're supposed to be nice by default, aren't you? Yes, personally, I'm not a druggie, but like people like them. Yeah, you know. I'm just suffering from a big headache. You get lost privileges to bully me? How do you have a lost privilege? Gotta love typos. I don't think I'm going to be able to outstall the staller, to be honest. I done forgot the other two Pokemon I brought too. That's kind of funny. Well, I mean, I'm out of Spirit Shackle. I've already maxed out on my Swords Dance, and Leaf Blade is tickling the guy, for Christ's sake. Oh, my shoulder just popped. I'm sure that was meant for Michael, not me. I just hope they don't crit with Heavy Slam. They still have Life News left? They were using it back to back earlier. Surely to God, if I'm down to my last roost, that should have been their last. Oh, 10? Well, it looks like they are running low on PowerPoint. Yeah, it does heal less, which is a dang shame. They are just as stubborn as I am. I think they're literally trying to stall out the clock, too. I'm about to be out of damaging moves. This is the first time I've ever tried to stall out a match. But you gotta admit, my Decidueye isn't crap because of this. It's literally hung with a staller. Ain't been able to do much, but it's hung out. Yeah, it is doing like 8 damage. Well, that was my last damaging move, guys. I'm pretty sure they're out of damaging moves too, because they can't use Body Press. But then I'm just sitting here for a minute, man. We should have like what, 4 minutes, 2 minutes left of the match anyways? I think that's what they're doing now, is waiting. They got this, it's fine. Ooh, Alpha Mantine. Is it gonna be available via the DLC later this year? I'm seriously debating on switching because even now, Golden Go can take down... Because right now we know they have their Grimmsnarl and Hisui and Gudra. I would say that worst case scenario, yeah, but it gets the mark of an alpha. So people will still know. I hope you can get it. I hope in DLC it returns. Yes. And that will let everybody. I mean, whatever mark would you want one of your old alphas to have, to be honest? And it's max size. But back to my thought here. The only thing that could royally screw over Golden Go is probably Heatran and Landorus. Because Body Press still ain't going to do anything on Golden Go. They still have a heavy slam. So they were literally biding time as well. Yeah, it will be bigger than a normal Mantine if it does. No Infernape for you. Sorry this battle's dragging out, but, you know, I'm definitely not about to be the first person to swap out either. Happini? Yes! Oh my god, this is ruling. Can I outstall the staller? 2 minutes left on this. I'm really thinking about it though. The biggest threat that Golden Go could have is possibly Heatran and Landorus. Honestly, maybe Urshifu, especially if it's running a dark move. But other than that, I mean, at least I have my Flying Terra on that. I made it this far, I might as well stick it out. And I'm sorry for you all, because I know y'all are probably misering through this too. But honestly, I would have probably swapped out by now if you all weren't here. I'm sorry, JT. But at least we're enjoying conversation too. But have you ever seen a Decidueye stall with a staller? Yes, it is the friends we make along the way. You know what my brain's telling me? To shut my camera off, but I'm not going to do it. I'll just eat more chocolate instead. This is the longest I've ever drug a match on, too. Like, purposefully, too. Ooh, you still had a heavy slam, you son of a... I don't know. I mean, he managed to pull off a heavy hit there. Why is it communicating? What's taking so long? I know my internet connection's stable. I'm looking at my stream health and it says excellent for connection. The biggest disappointment you have with Gen 9 is, the biggest disappointment is I have with Gen 9 that they did a great job in Arceus with realistic sized Pokemon only to once again scale them down in another game. Yeah, they did definitely scale a lot of them down. I didn't even see who won that. I was reading the chat. I guess that means I won. Yes, Kyogre is small. Excuse me, I'll do one more match and then I've got to hop off. Oh, I did win. Okay, good. Awesome. Sorry, the victory was worth it though. Decidueye bad my butt. This will probably be my final match though, as I gotta get ready to go pick up my wife. She gets off at 7 o'clock tonight. Oh no, they all said he's going to actually waste a full 20 minutes battling. Let's not put him in with anybody else. Hopefully this next match doesn't take 20 minutes or I'm actually going to end up being late to go get my wife. And I don't want to hear the end of that story, to be honest. I want to replace Pokemon Legends Arceus, but that's more of like a let's play content there, and I don't think I'm at that point just yet. Oh yay, another freaking Hisuian Gudra. I might have to take back what I said, guys. And I forgot to change my item on that too. Man, oh man. I really don't know what to run here. I guess you. I'm gonna go with Abe again. See what happens. Yeah, I love the size. Like, you could genuinely tell what was an alpha. Yeah, Mimi beats 4 out of 6, but that Urshifu will knock it down no matter what. Anytime I've tried to run that, so. If that Urshifu is built speed, Mimikyu is done. I don't know how I feel about this. Guess we'll go with the Torch Charm to find out, because I am not carrying it down. Volt Switch! Ooh. Mew flashbacks. Watch, they don't even bring Archie. Is stalling the timer just like, you know, a strat as well? Oh, I lied. There's Archie. My EV Drifloon survived a Volt Switch from a Mew. My no EV Drifloon survived a Volt Switch from a Mew. Okay. I read that wrong the first time. Ooh, they went Water Terra. Guess what? So did I. I like to compare both games, and I think Arceus is better than Gen 9 since they added so much post-game content. You can actually use your team for actual battles. They added a ton of trainers to Arceus. I do wish that Arceus had a little bit more battle-wise. Yes, PLA is definitely still the best Pokemon game to date, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was the first step towards what we got with Scarlet and Violet. Thing is a lot of your spin-off games, even though Arceus is more of a main series game, they tend to put more work and love into those that are not fully considered main title. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, it's always going to be a staple, man. Nothing you can say about that. It is always going to be a staple. I'm going to go with the Drain Punch and hope we can get some heal here. No, wait. I didn't know I was going to be faster. You weren't even born when they came out, dude. I think you're just a hater because they're crappy graphics for your generation. Yes, I really wish they would have done DLC with Pokemon Legends Arceus. Buggiest with the most limited Pokemon. That's, though, true. Those glitches, the exploits, the fact that you can mess with the arbitrary coding in the game by simply playing the game. Amazing. I'm sorry. Glitches like that. It's a glitch fest game, but Red, Blue, and Yellow will always be amazing for that. I don't know how I feel about that comment. The best way to experience Kanto and Johto are via their Gen 3 and 4 remakes. I just can't agree with that. But let's go. I think they tried too hard to really push the whole Pokemon Go thing with that. I mean, it was already a very popular mobile game. Yeah, that's exactly. They were trying to pull. Holy crap, that hurts. Well, that's another loss on my end. I like the game too. Replaying it's a pain. That's why I sold it. I'm not gonna lie. I regret it, but my kids have a copy of it, so I can always borrow theirs. So, yes, Zippy Zap was definitely made Pikachu overpowered. The fact that you could overpower your Pokemon in general, though, with the candies and whatnot. But like, if I'm not mistaken, you could get a Caterpie with like 400 attack, couldn't you? Alright, that would be my last match for the round. I hear PLA is the only game you can't beat as a Nuzlocke. There's ways you could work around that, like each individual section on each map, like how, I don't know the names of it, but like how you have the forest area, it's got a certain name. I think it's I don't know. And then you got the ruins of Alf Chamber in the second map. But most people will generally just... each specific area that's actually named on the map will be considered a route, pretty much. Yeah, just like JT said here too, is you can Nuzlocke it, but it's just really difficult due to the limited counters and strong style moves. This, yeah, with you being able to change style on the moves, that does have a big play in it as well. Because, I mean, if you're not careful, the wild Pokemon, oh yeah, they also, I mean, the statuses of the Pokemon were changed slightly too, because they didn't want it to be a long drug out battle with you being in the overworld like that. They wanted you to explore. So Pokemon attacks did more damage even without the strong style on there. It was made to have battles go by faster. Soul Link Pokemon Legends Arceus. How would that work? Would we do each mapped area? It is very different, and it's, I mean, it's incredibly difficult, but it's not going to be impossible. We could do that. I'd recommend some way for you to at least try to stream yours as well, side by side with me. But if not, I would definitely need you to do some kind of commentary or like a comment on each video when I release it on what happened with yours as well. And I can always link your, like, mention that your stuff will be in the comment when the video uploads. Discord call? I mean, we could technically just do a Facebook chat as well. Wouldn't that work the same? Yeah, it does have much higher quality. One thing I've noticed though, I don't know if y'all are getting it now, if I run my phone too close to my mic, I get a terrible feedback, like if I'm on call or whatever. Hopefully that's not happening now, and if so, I apologize. I'm waiting for headphones to come in so I can hook up my ChatLink Pro. Actually, I haven't ordered any. That would probably be the first good step to do, is order some. So that way I can use my chat link and kind of seamlessly stream my audio and my microphone and everything else. But that's it for now. Thank you for Queen for joining. If you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to let you know next time I go live. I've got to hop off here for now. There's a Pokemon Presents August 8th. I might do some coverage on that. If not, I might just hit the, high points of what was brought up during one of my streams. I'm hoping with that Pokemon Presents they do announce another Legends game. And thank you, Queen. But with that, I've got to definitely get ready to get my wife. So you all have a good day. And enjoy your adventures. So, bye.